Hello everyone, my name is Alif and I would like to welcome you all to Data with Alif channel where we will learn the data analysis from the beginning, from the scratch. If you are a learner, if you are a student, if you are a service holder, if you are a data seeker, this channel is for you. So let's begin today's lecture, which is the second part of Power Query. So I'm going to open a file, a blank workbook, so that you may understand the combine. How would you combine the files? So first of all, I'm going to the data section, data tab, and you have already gone through the get data option, and the others are available in the Power Query section in the data tab. So what I'm going to do is from the file I'm going to select from the file, as I have already the files available over here, like a combined file. What is it about? This is a CSV. There are 5 files available here, and I'm going to work with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the get data option, and from the files, and from the folder. So what I have to do is I have to work with the 5 files accordingly, and I have to make a combination of the files, so that you may understand how to work with the combined file. Okay, so I have another folder which in the combined file, I have a folder named load. So I'm going to load it and open it in the Power Query. It will open directly to the Power Query. And what you have to do here, I have one option of combine and transform data, combine and load data, combine and load to. So we can select. If we select from here, it will straightway combine all the 5 files, and it will be a messy data for us. So what we have to do, we have to select the transform data. If we select the load data or load to anywhere, like it will load straightway to the worksheet. Okay, so what we have to do, this is always a best practice to press the transform data. Okay, so once I select the transform data, it will open directly to the Power Query editor. So what we have to do here is the combination of the 5 files. So how we can work with it? So say here in the last lesson, we have I have already told you, like press over here, column profiling based on the top 1000 rows. If we select the 1000 rows, it will not select the whole data set. Okay, so column profiling based on entire data set will be the best choice while you are working with such a big data. Okay, now what I have to do here, the file's name already been given here is load. So we have the data with the regional cells. So I'm going to name it to regional cells. Okay, so regional cells, I have named it, and I'm going to change it, like you can combine files from here. If you press over here, it will combine straightway the 5 files. Okay, it will give you a tab so that you may understand what are the information available. So all the 5 files, and like you can check from here. If you select the east option, so it will give you the preview of the east file. Okay, so this is taking a bit time. So order id, order data, product, store, unit sold, spid, and you can select another file, like to match whether the data column header are the same or not. This is always a best practice to, before you do the combine file, you have to check the data set. Okay, so first file, you need to select the first file, and you have to press OK over here. You can do it from the another part, like what you have to do, you have to select it, and you need to go to the combine files option from here. Okay, so once you select the combine file from the merge query or append query, and after that the combine file, the same section will appear in front of you. While you select like first file, Western Europe in Windows comma, and here the data type detection is, you can select the based on enter data set, and it will load all the data over here. Okay, so you just press OK, and it will combine the combination of the five files, will take a few moments, and yeah, while it is okay, it will appear in front of you like a source name. We need the we don't need actually the source name, but we cannot, you cannot delete it, like here see the order id, order data, product, store, unit sold, and the last one is the SPID information. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select here like here 2-point combine east and CSV form. Okay, now we don't need 2-point and combine and after that the CSV, but we need the regional information. So how would we do that within a very few short time? So we are going to select the split column option. By delimiter we need to select, and what will appear in front of you is the custom and point. So if we select the each occurrence of the delimiter, it will separate the 2-point and the CSV together, but we will have to look after all the information that are given over here. Now we need not to separate all the information, we just need the regional information. So leftmost delimiter selection is the best practice to do it. Okay, now what we are going to do, say there is a separate column source name 1 and name point 1. So here the 2, the information has been loaded is 2. So if you press the load more option, it will give you information only 2 is available over here, and you need as this is not necessary for us, we need to select this remove column option and the remove this first column. Okay, now we need to we don't need CSV format. Okay, so how would we delete the CSV? Okay, we need to select the column again, select by delimiter again, and we need to select the custom option. And here if we put the dot and rightmost delimiter, this is situated at the right, so if we press OK, it will separate the CSV option, and it is easy for us to delete the info this column. Okay, so again go to the remove column and remove it. Again we need to work on the reader, we need to reach and at the end of the regional information. So here if we press in the down arrow mark, and it will give us the information of combined east file, but we need to go through the information which is given over here is the regional information we need to collect. So list may be incomplete. Here a caution sign has been given. So press the load more and wait for a while, and this will give you information like still now your information is okay. Okay, now we need to select the combine, and yeah, we have to extract the combine written option, and we need to select the east, northeast and northwest to southwest. We need to select that so that this looks nice, clean and tidy. So yeah, again we need to select the source name 2.1 option and select by delimiter, and we need to remove it by pressing the custom and s is hyphen. Okay, so leftmost delimiter, we need to separate the region information from the combine option. Okay, so if we need to check the information of this column, this will give us like column combine option. Okay, so combine column, we don't need it, and we just need to go to the remove column option and press the remove column. So we have what we have over here. We can press load more again, and east, northeast, northwest, south and west, we have already got our information. So here the name will be separated. If we double click over here in the source name, we need to name it a region. Okay, so region has been named, but the main theme, what we need to do is here the east, northeast, everything has been sorted as lowercase letter. So what we have to do, we need to make it an uppercase letter so that it show we can see it properly. So uppercase letter, if we select the uppercase letter, it will show you, I will show you like east, northeast, northwest, south, west. Okay, so this is not also good. So we need to again select this column and go to the format option, and here is a lowercase uppercase option. If you select the lowercase, it will go to the lowercase again. Yes, yeah, we have selected the uppercase letter, and it gives us all the letters in uppercase. We need to capitalize each word. Once we select the capitalize each word, it will show us properly the information of the region, and this is how we have to work with the regional cells. Now what we have to do, we have to go to the home tab and close and load. If we select close and load to, we can go to straight way to the first sheet. If we select the close and load, what will happen then? We press the, we have just pressed the close and load, and it will appear automatically over here. Say, yeah, you have made a mistake over here, like yeah, instead of region you have written city. You can go to straightway to the Power Query editor by clicking over here, the at the right side, like queries and connections, and here it will appear. If you double click over there, it will straightway take you to the Power Query editor. Okay, now what we have to do, we have already done the all the cleaning session. We have checked the data set, like order ID is in whole number, order date is in date column, and if we press over here, if we select the date again, it will not hamper any kind of information in our column. So product, this is also in text, and store in whole number, unit sold is whole number, SPID is in whole number. Okay, so close and load again, and this is a well structured, nice and clean data set, and we have already given over here. Now what we have to do, the like you have a set of information, like you have to work with millions of data sets, and like here regional sales information is 9020. Okay, rows loaded already. So if you have another file came in your from your management, and you need to select that information to that, you have to load that information to your table. You need to copy it, and you need to go to the load file option, and you need to paste over here. So once you paste over here, and you go to your MS Excel sheet, which already you have created, and you just need to press over here the refresh option. Okay, there is a refresh option. If you go to the data option, the data tab, here is a refresh option. You just press over here, and it will load the next file automatically. So 10,991 rows has been loaded over here. So you don't need to clean that. All you have to do is you have to look after the file information, and you have to look at the column information. So if the columns are the same, you will straightway load it to your data set. So this is how you have to work with the combined file. You have to you can work on easily, straightway, automatically. You can load and update your information to your data set. So this is the information I have to give today to you, and this is the combined file. I hope you guys have understand this session. If you have not understand this session, please leave your comment below, so that I may understand that you have understand this data set. If you have any question, or if you want to see some different kind of information, you can straightway leave your comment. I will get back to you. So see you on the next video, and I'd like to if you like my video, please do not forget to subscribe it, and recommend my channel to your data seekers. Thank you. Have a nice day.